Without a doubt, this was one of the most controversial decisions ever made by referee Desislava Bozhilova. A safety shot from Judd Trump accidentally fluked a red, and the cue ball ran down towards the vault cushion. With no realistic pot on the colors, Trump had no choice but to play safe again, and that's what led to this highly controversial snooker. Looking at the table, there appeared to be multiple possible escape routes. As Neil Robertson stepped in, he barely hesitated, immediately attempting a one-cushion escape. However, with the cue ball tight on the cushion, he couldn't generate enough side. The angle was completely compromised, and he failed to make contact with the Reds' first escape attempt. Unsuccessful. At one point, Robertson even considered something extraordinary, a shot reminiscent of Jimmy White at his most inventive, but the difficulty was simply too high, and he abandoned the idea. After a brief pause, he opted for a multi-cushion escape, going around the angles. But with most of the colors positioned up table, the cue ball was blocked by the green second attempt, another failure. Robertson then went for a third escape. Again, he failed, but this time, it was by far the closest of the three. And at that exact moment, referee Desislava Bozhilova made a hugely controversial call. A foul was given, but no miss was called. Robertson was stunned. Even Trump looked confused by the decision. Because on that third attempt, the cue ball had come extremely close to success, clearly showing that the snooker was not completely impossible to escape. Trump had no option but to accept the ruling and take over at the table. But after the match, many fans questioned whether this was simply a subjective decision and whether the snooker should ever have been judged as impossible. So the real question remains, what truly defines an impossible snooker?